A very warm greeting to everyone and welcome back to Cricket Analysis by CNE. This is another video of us discussing another field of topic in completely different soils. We have talked about the and this time we're going to talk about home series. India is coming home and we are playing in home conditions for the next 4 5 months at least. So a lot of things to talk about, a lot of fun stuff to make memes on, and a lot of criticisms to give to the Indian test team. So let's go forward with it and let's talk about the upcoming series, India versus South Africa at the Eden Gardens. Ronit, give us a short preview of what's to expect in this series because before the series starts, I just checked the scorecard of an unofficial test that's going on. South Africa just chased 417 runs with 5 wickets left. Do you think it's a threat to us?
I don't know. I don't know. A 4 day test match. And first of all, I was surprised that in a 4 day test match between two A teams of two test flow of two big test playing nations, this happened. And on the last day, 417 got chased out against India. I don't know. Like they had great pacers like Siraj, Akashdeep, Prasidh Krishna, Kuldeep Yadav, Harsh Dubey. I don't know what happened.
I think we were a bit unserious, we're unserious about this, whatever this unofficial test was because. Matlab, what was this? I just checked the scorecard. Everyone scored like 80s and 80s and retired, hurt, got out, etc. And then South Africa just easily chased
Exactly.
417. So very weird, but hopefully it's not something we'll see in the actual tests coming up because we have some proper venues actually in this test series. Again, it's a two-match test series. It's a short test series that again I will again criticize the BCCI and the ICC for this because come on, when a two-match test series is not really a test series. It's like more of like a ceremonial match in my opinion because if someone wins the first match, they can't
Yeah,
lose the series.
exactly.
So I feel like that's very unfair on the teams. Test series is supposed to have it's supposed to breathe, It's supposed to have ups and downs. Like we've seen the five-match test series between India and England. There was a lot of ups and downs for both teams. Both teams would feel like they would have a chance to win the matches that they lost, and both teams would feel like, oh, we could have done better here. So test cricket really brings that, and two test matches really doesn't showcase how our team did, really how our team did in the test series. So hopefully, if people can or the BCCI and ICC could increase the test matches, at least three test matches. That should be a minimum criteria, or just one test match. If they want to make a one-off test match, they make a one-off test match. That's like a way better thought process than a two-match test series, or make it odd number, three-match test series or five-match test series where they have a thing to compete for, and especially if they lose the first match, they have something to fight against for as well. So, what do you think? Is this something that needs to be rectified upon?
I think, just like what used to happen before, like before lockdown, the things used to happen was like, against small nations, like a team like Bangladesh or a team like Afghanistan or a team like, a team like West Indies. Right now, West Indies. So
Mm.
I think against these kind of teams playing a two-match series or a one-off test, this is still okay. But against big nations, important nations, the top five nations currently, India, South Africa, England, New Zealand, and Australia. So
Mm.
whenever these five teams play against each other, it should be at least a three match test series, and especially
Yeah.
if it's held in India, there is no issue of viewership or anything. You can easily make a three-match test series, and you will gain huge viewership with that.
Yeah, I mean South Africa are the defending champions, last time I saw. So like you should make a
Exactly.
three-match test series and make it like a good enticing fight. And they're playing it in good venues. Like I'm very happy that they're playing in the Eden Gardens. I mean, Eden Gardens is a really competitive venue for both teams, even visiting teams to come and play good cricket in. And there's like a good appreciating audience for Bengal where people come and appreciate test cricket. So really I feel like come on, two-match test series is not really what I like. But again, I will still see the matches because test cricket is what I live and breathe, and what I really strive on is test cricket. So I'm really excited for the matches coming up, and hopefully, let's see what happens. Let us talk about the combinations. Let's talk about maybe key performance of the series. What do you think? Before going on to the key performance, really, Pranit, do you have any criticisms for the test lineup that has come for the series?
Whenever there is Gambhir, and if you ever find me without any criticisms, then I think I am not the same person.
Talk about Karun
So
Nair, no?
yes, so
Talk about
first
Karun
of all,
Nair. Talk about Karun Nair. Let's get on to that topic. Talk
and
about Karun Nair. Why do you think Karun
I
Nair is
I,
not in the test lineup? Do you think it's because of the
I
300?
feel so bad. I, I feel so bad for this guy. I don't even think there is somebody, and if there's a case regarding Karun Nair, I don't there can be a place to defend and refute. You can neither defend nor refute. That this is such a case. This guy got a chance in the England series. And it was not that he was struggling. He was getting all the stats. He was getting the 40s. He got 50 in a very crucial stage in the last test match. So he got important contributions, yes, but he struggled to get the big scores. But he got dropped again. Okay, I understand he got dropped. Bad form, not able to convert his starts into big innings. Okay. Suddenly the domestic season comes up, he scored 170, 200. What is happening? What is happening? I don't know.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
mean,
answer this question.
yeah, I mean, what Karun Nair is like a separate movie. It's like a South Indian movie where you need to get Karun Nair in, and it's like he scores a massive 300, and then what's happening there? His average has come down to 39. So it's Karun Nair it's an expression theory, and now he's scoring runs for fun in the Ranji Trophy. So what is this case going on?
I don't know myself. Like, what are you doing, man? This is such a hard thing to say on the. This is a joke. This is a joke at this point. Like,
Actually, joke.
you are yourself playing with your own career. You're
Yeah,
playing with your own career. This is not even BCCR Gambhir. This is
I
he
mean,
himself. What is he
I
doing?
mean, dear cricket, please give me one more chance, but this is really jeopardized. He's like, I have no words really for him. But I mean, we're going to talk about him more. Hopefully, if he gets back to the test time later on, we're going to talk about him more because it's an interesting case study. But let me talk about expectations
Yeah.
for this. So let's talk about expectations now. So we'll talk about expectations now, and we'll go around and talk about how we'll expect players to play in this test series. So,
Before
ball.
Agni, sorry to cut you off, but before
Hmm.
expectation, I have one more criticism. Why
Oh,
not? Okay, why not Mohammad Shami in the squad? Why not Mohammad Shami? That is my question.
that's actually a really
15
good question.
wickets, 15 wickets in three Ranji matches, three or two, three Ranji matches.
Uh,
Before the Australian series, in a press conference, Ajit Agarkar said, we are. I don't know what he said. He said
closely monitoring
he's
his
giving
progress.
he's looking for he needs to exactly monitoring Mohammad Shami's progress. He asked Mohammad Shami he indirectly asked Mohammad Shami to play in the domestic circuit
Hmm.
for some months and then come back into the team. I say he played three matches. He played for a month or two there, and now you are playing in he is in his own hometown. You are playing at the Eden
Yeah,
Gardens. So why are you not picking Mohammad Shami?
it's actually a very good question because Muhammad Shami is like a this is not even a very trendy topic, because you talk about Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, it's like a flashing topic everywhere where why they have retired from two formats, is GG a reason for why they have retired from two formats, etc., etc. Like so many controversies behind it. The media has quickly sidelined Muhammad Shami's topic. He has been missing from international cricket, especially since the Champions Trophy. And that's actually a very weird reason because he has played Champions Trophy. He has not done too well, yes, but again, he's played Champions Trophy. He's bowling 10 overs almost every match, and then suddenly he disappears from the lineup again. So, what's the case, and why not Mohammad Shami in this series? I guess I have a defense again because I like to play the devil's advocate all the time. I feel like the only defense I have is that it's a two-match test series. It's a very short test series, and when you see in Indian conditions, you only see where spinners get into play a lot. I won't talk about Indian Gardens right now specifically. Indian Gardens is known to have a more balanced wicket, but still, I mean, you feel like if there's a lot more spin in play and Pacers will not have a lot to play with, and you have Bumrah and Siraj already, then I mean even I don't think Akashdeep will get a chance to play. I don't think green pitches will be there. So if Mohammad Shami should play more Ranji matches in right now rather than just bench warm. So maybe if this will be a question, this can only of course be a valid point if Shami gets selected for suppose the India Australia Test series or something, a home five Test match series, Test series if that comes, or any major Test series that comes up later on in the next year. So that could be a good talking point, but I guess that's my only difference for him.
I have- I actually have an answer for this. Jay, what you talked about was that Mohammad Shami bench warming and Mohammad Siraj playing. If you
Mhm.
look at the three pacers, the three main pacers picked up for the series, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, and Akashdeep. If you look at their performances, Jasprit Bumrah is Jasprit Bumrah. I'm not talking about him. But even if you talk a bit about Jasprit Bumrah in statistics, he has some 150, 160 plus wickets in away conditions, and he has, I think, 50 or less than 50 wickets in home conditions. He has played very less matches at home, number one. So yes, he should play. I'm not saying I'm not saying remove Bumrah and all. But like Mohammad Siraj has played in Indian conditions and he does not have great numbers to show. He does not
Yeah,
have great numbers in Indian subcontinent. So
hmm,
why not Mohammad Shami? Mohammad Shami is a pacer who has great
it's good
numbers in
everywhere.
home and away. So why not? Exactly.
Huh.
Okay. So Mohammad Shami should play. Mohammad Shami
Yeah,
should play at home conditions any day without question. So I
yeah,
don't know
I have
why
no doubt
he's not
against it.
picked up.
Really, I have no doubt against it. Really, man. Like Mohammad Shami should play. I really want him to play. He's the local boy of Eden Gardens, and why he shouldn't play is a big question mark. But I guess I don't know what the Indian management thinks. Is it towards the future? If you're like going back to the future or something, it's what the Indian team is talking about. We're going to go and fast forward 10 years from now, where
Uh,
we're going to make experienced players. Even if the experienced players are just sitting around and waiting for the opportunity to come. So yeah, it's big scratch mark, even though it won't take a huge toll on the series unless they make a green pitch. Unless Eden makes a green pitch, I don't think it will make a huge mark in the series because spinners will come into play more often than not. So spinners will play a huge part. So like for South Africa, Keshav Maharaj, then number of spinners, they have good quality spinners as well. So it will be a contest between spinners and how the batters play the spin conditions as well. But yeah, again, Mohammad Shami needs to come back. I mean, I miss him already. He's like the golden torch of India for a long period of time. So why not play him? So that's the question mark. But again, now let's go to expectations of this series. Like, what do you think, Pronit, is a key takeaway for South Africa? I'm talking about the away team for now because Indian team we're going to talk in detail, of course. But what do you think South Africa want to get out of this series? Like, what is the main part that South Africa needs to work on?
I think what South Africa needs to work on is that maintaining their composures when wickets are falling, because they in the previous series, even if we talk about the Pakistan series, which was tied 1-1 after two matches, which they had recently. So even in that series, once a collapse started, it just did not stop. In the second test match, suddenly out of nowhere, you see even Kagiso Rabada hitting a 71 run knocks. You won't see Kagiso Rabada hitting 70s in every match. So you
Yeah,
need to handle your collapses more maturely, rather than focusing on the top four, top five batsmen. I feel the middle order, including Keshav Maharaj. I don't know why he bats at number 10, but I feel he is a more capable batsman. So Keshav Maharaj and Muthuswamy.
yeah,
Senuran Muthuswamy is making a comeback into the South African team. He did great in the Pakistan series. He is in his form, I feel. So I think they both will play a crucial role in the series. And if Senura and Muthuswamy clicks, then he will be like a huge a he will play a key role in this series. Not only in this series, whenever somebody like a Ejaz Patel for New Zealand. So
yeah.
he will be some kind of that kind of a player who will play key roles in subcontinent matches.
Yeah. Really, really, yeah, definitely. We feel like these spinners should really come into their motion in their mojo really when you play that kind of a series. So, and especially when you have a quality Indian team in front of you at home conditions, you would feel like the spinners need to come into focus. And maybe, I really like the top order of South Africa. I feel like that's very settled, in my opinion. I feel like if they can really grand it out a bit and then score a platform for the middle order, that would help a lot to their cause. But yes, the middle order needs to improve. As you can see in the Pakistan series, you're not supposed to lose against Pakistan. It's a basic trend. So you don't really want to play that kind of factor where Pakistan's harna it's a taboo. So get good. And I feel like South Africa have that kind of capability. I really like South Africa as a team, and I expect good quality cricket to be played in front of them. But especially when the WTC comes in their focus as defending champions, they really need to put their games on an A game because they have a lot of expectations. Because as you win, you're the defending champions. You need to have that kind of crown on your head and have that kind of authority. So maybe they want to put something like a New Zealand, a performance like a New Zealand on India. So that could be their focus. What and I really believe that that can happen.
Yeah,
If we're
definitely.
going for two, or losing, getting whitewashed from South Africa, that would be a sight to see. You feel like Tony, it's a perspective, but do you
You
feel like
know,
if India if if India loses this series 2-0, do you feel like Gambhir will be sacked?
I will go to the BCCI headquarters and sack him. I don't know, man. If he lose this series 2-0, then I have nothing to say. I don't know. Change the change everything. I say ban test cricket for a moment for 2-3 months. Stop everything.
Yeah, because no, that would be very bad. And I feel like South Africa have a better team than New Zealand in the last year. I feel like the last year when New Zealand played against India, South Africa has a better team. They have a really good
South Africa,
attack.
the South Africa team is stacked, absolutely stacked. You
Yeah,
won't
so
see a single flaw in their team on
yeah,
paper.
so I feel like this could be a really interesting series. This could I feel like this will do a lot to the Indian cricket and South African cricket after the series. Even though if it's just two matches, it will do something. It will change something in the perspective of things. Now coming to the Indian point before we of course put our predictions in. Uh, who do you think is a key performer in this series? It's more or less the same lineup we have, more or less. I don't think there's a lot of changes we'll have from the West Indies 11 than what the 11 will have. We have K. Rahul, Jaiswal, Sai Sudarshan, I guess, will have a go again. Gill, etc. Then, oh yes, we have a question actually. It's really popped up to my head. Dhruv Jurel, Fant is back. Okay, why am I so yellow? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm so yellow at the moment. Question I have is Dhruv Jurel. Pant is back. It's a big thing. Pant is back. He had an injury in that England series, but he's back. It's a big point of view I have. Now Pant is back, but Dhruv Jurel is performing a lot, and Sai Sudarshan isn't. Do you feel like you want to juggle a bit of a batting lineup and then somehow get Dhruv Jurel in the setup because he's been doing really well for India? What do you think about Dhruv Jurel?
I would actually love to see him play in the lineup, but it is a bit tough to put him in the 11, of course.
Yeah,
But if you see Sai Sudarshan, if you see Sai Sudarshan, I would love to back him. Nothing against Sai Sudarshan. I love him, but if you look at his performances, in the England series he had a very average performance, and I think
mm,
even Karun Nair played better than him in the England series. I think so. If you look at Sai Sudarshan, so he got a 80 in the West Indies series.
mm,
I think Dhruv Jurel can have a go. He deserves a go, I feel. He has been performing consistently in all the. He got a century in the West Indies series also. So I
yeah.
think he deserves a go ahead of Sai Sudarshan.
Mm. But
If
another
if
question.
if somehow you can fit in, if somehow you
Mm,
can fit in is by juggling the all-rounders, I would say. And somehow Nitish Kumar Reddy, I don't know. Nitish Kumar Reddy was built for overseas matches. If you suddenly
Yeah.
remove him, even after he did not have much to do in the West Indies series, but
Mm.
I think Nitish Reddy, I think it will be somebody either Nitish Reddy or Sai Sudarshan who can be removed. They both are the only players who have chance to be removed to bring back Dhruv Jurel into the side.
Yeah, because we have five Pant, six Jadeja. Now Dhruv Jurel plays at seven if he ever plays, but five Pant, six Jadeja. Seven, maybe even Akshar Patel is in the squad. So maybe that's also a question point where Patel can come at five, Washington Sundar six, and then you have a deep batting lineup with Kuldeep Yadav at seven, and then Pacers. So I mean, it's very tough to put Dhruv Jurel in. The only place he can realistically play in is at one down, but that's not his place. His place is at three down or four down, like much like Pants. He plays there. He scored a century in the unofficial test at that position. So him playing at one down is really not in his radar. It's not in his mindset where he is used to playing one down matches. But I mean, if you want to play him, it's a great talent, and he has performed for India for like 2 years now. So yeah, I guess it's really hurtful to see him not play, but I can't really blame the management as well in this matter because it's really tough to put him in the lineup at the moment. So that is what I have to say about him. But yeah, but going forward, that's the only thing I had. I think other than that, that's the only question India need to solve. But other than that, I think the 11 will be quite settled. I don't think Nitish Kumar Reddy will have a go in this series. I feel like Akshar Patel or Washington Sundar, like three, there will be like three spinners and two pacers or something like that. Because I think that's way more than enough. That will get our batting down as well. One of the beauties of Indian cricket is how we have a tremendous number of spinning all-rounders. So I don't think we'll have a deficit on that. Maybe if Akshar Patel doesn't play, you can play Nitish Kumar Reddy as an extra pacer. But again, I feel like Akshar Patel is a way better batsman. So maybe play Akshar Patel itself. So yeah, four pace spinners and two pacers. I feel like that's will be more than enough for India coming forward. And India also have a very
Yeah.
settled side now. To be honest, what I like about Gambhir at the moment, I feel like I have a positive point for him, is that in the last 2 3 series they have made a concrete 11. Like, and then if you see gradually, if you see in the England series as well, they've gradually come to a solution that okay, we want to play these people and we want to back these people. We have seen this in the West Indies series as well, and I think we're going to see this in the South Africa series as well. If we do see that, then that'll be quite nice. Seeing that okay, we have a settled side now, we can go forward and build a platform for the WTC in the next 2 years. So yeah.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to say great personalities learn from their mistakes.
So yes, that great personalities indeed learn from the mistakes, and maybe who knows, it can come into a huge, you can say an
Still too
aura
too
build.
early to say. Too early to say anything. Too early to say
Too
anything.
early to say anything. You can say a huge aura build for Gautam Gambhir, like a whole character development from being the most hated to the most loved. Maybe probably the next 2 years will be singing praises about
Winter
Gambhir,
arc.
talking about how he is a good coach. So who knows what can happen? And I think a lot of
Yeah.
changes will. But yes, I'm excited for this test series. And drop a prediction, Pranit. What do you think will happen?
I really want to see a 1-0. I really want to see a 1-0 in these two matches. India
1-0
in favor
towards
of India.
in favor of India. 1-0.
India.
I have a very bold prediction. You know what will happen? 1-1. I feel like South Africa really have in it for them to win a test match. And I think if they do win a test match, the
Yeah,
most
definitely.
and I think the best chance they have to win a test match against India is Eden Gardens. I think that's the best place because Eden Gardens really provides a balanced wicket in test cricket. So I think the best chance they have it is in there. So if they get a 1-0 lead against India, that would really sum up things. So I think it will be a 1-1. I feel like a drawn 1-1 will be a great result for the series, especially for
Yeah.
the talent that they have on paper. I think South Africa deserve to win one test match on the talent. Now, execution, what happens, I don't know, but 1-1 is my prediction.
No,
So,
I have the thing to say is that we will get a result at Eden Gardens, and
hmm.
at Guwahati I think we will get a draw because Guwahati I feel it will be mostly on the flatter side. It won't have anything for the
Yeah,
bowling.
it's a sticky wicket in general. It's like a slower wicket, so we'll not see a lot of scoring happening as well. It's like it can be a slow test match, but I don't know if there'll be enough to take 40 wickets. Let's see what happens. It depends on the pitch curator at
Yeah,
that point of
exactly.
time. But yes, Eden Gardens most certainly should create a result, and I really hope that they creates a result. And yeah, that's what I expect. But let's see. I feel like this will be a very good test match. I think the first test match is going to be an amazing sight to see. So let's hope for that. So that wraps up our
Yeah.
analysis and our review for the India versus South Africa Test series coming up later on. And let's hope what happens. Let's see. Let's hope that India comes up and plays good cricket and wins the Test matches like we see usually at home. But we don't know what happens because our fortress has been breached last year, so we can't really be secure about the fact that we are certainly about to win this. So let's see what happens. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to come back for another video.
Yeah.
Until then, it's bye bye from me, Agni Brahmachari, and bye to you, Pranit.